Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, back with the Rachel the Raccoon event. Now I do have an active booster, an instant charge, and normally I don't play while I've got boosters, but I've got a limited number of lives and a limited amount of time to play this, and I keep having trouble with my recording software, so that I've actually beaten this level several times and haven't been able to show you guys. Let's go ahead and try this time. Now the instant charge really isn't extremely helpful on this board. It just gives me another rainbow, and this rainbow actually, I think it would be better off having a green here, so I'm not going to count it a huge advantage. Let's go ahead and jump in. Level 7, 25 moves, 4 jam to spread to 67 spots. I could do some fun things. Now remember, I've had some experience with this board. So I could bring this yellow down and that would bring the green together, and then I could probably get a color bomb or a coloring ball. If not immediately, then within a move or two. But I find that the best option is this that they have set up for us. Combining the rainbow with the stripe in this slightly altered gravity force area where everything gets pulled to the center, and it's going to go horizontal, vertical, horizontal for us. And then we still get our color bombs. And not only do we get our color bombs, we got 2 together on this particular attempt, which is beautiful. And I'm thinking about just using it right away so I don't ruin things. But I'm also thinking about trying to make a little bit of a difference here. Nope, I don't want to ruin this. This is too special. It's not as good as, I think, probably a color bomb wrapped candy combo on this board, but it certainly isn't bad. Alright, so now what can I do? I could do this again, but remember it's going to go horizontal, vertical, horizontal. So these taller areas that I want to clear out wouldn't be touched by that. Therefore, I think it's best for me to do some fun things like this. Striped wrapped combo, which will hit up here and down here. And when we spread the jam, it's mostly getting rid of the blockers that we need to do. So now we've got fish coming from here. We can get some stripes from here, but we've got to figure out how to work down here where we've got licorice locks, or licorice twirls coming in. I think what I'm going to do is put these orange together, which is going to bring this green down, which is going to take this out. Just chipping away at it bit by bit until it all works out together. All right. And yeah, this could end up somewhere awful, but let's go ahead and see where this will go. Well, that wasn't bad, and it sends off the rainbows. There goes my voice. Sends off the rainbows, which is fun. Okay, so I want to clear this out. Look what I can do there. And it sends out the fish, which is beautiful. Now, I've got this rainbow candy with wrapped, but that's not really the best place for that. Instead, I think I'm going to make a fish and clear this out. I'd like to just set off this wrapped candy right here instead of sending wrapped candies up this way. Let's see. Now this is good because I've got a yellow here and a yellow here, and it's in the 1st and the 6th positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means this is going to trigger the rainbow candy to give me 4 yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've got a 5th one to meet up with it, so I will get either a color bomb or a coloring ball based on what else it's close to, and now look what I have. And my only disappointment is I don't have yellow down here. I mean, I have it here, but I do have it here. So I have to go with what I've got available, and hopefully the fish will know to target this area that's being left alone a bit. There we go. So that's how those rainbow candies can work beautifully. I don't have the same setup here, but I always check. Although I do have now an opportunity just to make a few moves here that might help. Okay, now what? I could make a horizontal stripe. The question is, could I bring it downward? Well, let's go ahead and try it. Hello. That licorice, it comes in fast. I could make a vertical stripe. But the licorice is in the way. Oh, here we go. This is better. And then what? I'd like to put these together, but everything's... This may bring me down too far, but I'm hoping it'll... Yeah, see? That's what it does sometimes. I could make a whole bunch of color bombs here, but I don't know that that's the best answer. I'm looking at seeing if I can get a color bomb with these yellow. I don't see that happening. This is not really magical. Let's make fish. That'll shift things a bit here. Still doesn't seem to be magical for me. I could make a stripe. Yeah, even though I've beaten this before, it's not an easy one to master. Well, let's go ahead and make a whole bunch of color bombs and see what happens. It'll be somewhat explosive. Oh, maybe I should have done that beforehand. Alright, so now I've learned my lesson. A lot of color bombs at the end, close to the end, are probably helpful. Let's go ahead and try this one more time. Like I said, I've played this board a lot. Okay, she's going to put that there. Not extremely helpful. Let's see if we can get more color bombs here. We got one. I'll take one. And I think taking out green right away is not a bad choice. We've got a lot of things that green can do here. And as we concentrate the colors down, we'll get other specials to help us out here. Striped wrapped combo is good. I could have tried for other things, but sometimes you take what you've got. That striped wrapped combo is beautiful on a board like this. There we go. I could try to make a stripe with the yellow, but it would take an extra turn, and we know that we have very few extra turns available on this board. So I'm going to do this instead, which automatically makes things happen here. I've got to get down to clearing these things out, although that was a gimme, so I'll take it. I could make this stripe, and I think I will, because this stripe has a better chance of being deployed down where I want it to be. There we go. That's kind of beautiful. Looking for opportunities maybe to set this up with another special. Oh, hello. Let's do this. See what that gives us. Now, I've said that a color bomb is good, but I tend to prefer a color bomb wrapped. I don't have yellow here. I do have yellow here. I usually like color bomb wrapped, but I think I'm going color bomb at this point. And it will send off fish that I've got here. Yeah, that was a good choice. You have to play the board. There are standards, but then there are nuances to each board. Slight differences that can change a strategy, and you have to be able to adapt in order to beat these hard levels. Because last time I did not adapt, and I suffered for it. Okay, so here we go. This looks good. And I could do a wrapped candy here. Oh, stink, I wanted to do a stripe. Well, I'm going to do this instead. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow in each position. I'm going to go ahead and take it. Coloring ball. And if I match a coloring ball with a green fish, then I'll get these to strike at least once, and I'll remove the green. And so, therefore, create lots of opportunities for other specials. See how the mistakes I made last time, the good and the bad plays that I made last time, are helping me to devise my board this time. I'm going to do this, and it also sends off a fish. So that's kind of beautiful. And then I think I should do this. What do you think? Maybe I should do another fish. That was, oh, well, that didn't quite work the way I wanted, but I think it's still going to give me a good boost. And now I can make this move, and I've got a lot of green aimed here now. I still have a lot of the licorice right in the way, but hopefully I'll get a fish that can send out here. Yeah, I need to have just one fish. That's all I need. Well, I don't even need a fish. Let's do this. That's an immediate answer to everything. So that's how I beat level 7. Hopefully my recording has come through. Let me go ahead and pause the recording and meet you back here on level 8 and see what we can accomplish there. Okay, so here I am on level 8, where we have 32 moves to spread the jam from 2 spots to 59 spots. It's hard to tell, but the jam is behind these color bombs. I need to try to open these up and strike the color bombs, but it's a little bit tough getting down here. Now, for most people, what you want to do is take the red and pull it downward, and that will give you an opportunity to get a color bomb of yellow. And then you can just attach the color bomb to a green stripe and start opening things up, and then hack away at all of these blockers. Try to get through here. Set these off one by one. Do not try to take out both color bombs at the same time. You might think you'll get 2 colors worth at that point in time, but you don't. They seem to attack the same color. So you're losing the power of one color bomb. Plus, if you take out a color bomb and it opens the board more, then the second color bomb will have more places to land. So that is what I would recommend, although remember, I've got a free booster, and that kind of messes me up. Oh, actually, it didn't mess me up too much. I did try it once, and it said it here, and that was not very pleasant. But now I've got this opportunity, and yeah, I'm going to go for this. Try to open things up. That's more closely related to how most people will see their experience go. Alright, so now I can try to open both of these at the same time. I just don't want to set them off both at the same time. So see, if I do this, it'll take this out, but then it'll hit this right away and send this off. And I do not want that to occur. So instead, what I have to try to do is get to just one of these. If I do this, it should go horizontal, vertical, and it should send this off. And it shouldn't touch this. So that's what I'm going to try. Oh, look, it hit that one too. But it may have been a little bit afterward. Well, it was too chaotic, but now we know for next time. Don't create too much chaos. That might just be a little too much trying to use the rainbow candy to assist in that regard. But now we do have an opportunity to work with a lot of moves left to try to get things cleared out here. I could make a stripe here, and I just don't know that it would be valuable, so I'm not going to. Oh, there we go. We took out a color. I didn't get to choose which one, but that's okay. It still worked well. We're going to try to take out these barriers. Oh, we've got some nice things here. Plus, we've got fish coming from here and stripes coming from here, so that's helpful. I'm going to do this. Now, I could go this way and make some stripes along here. But the stripes I need are all in this area. Actually, I'm going to do this, and now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I can go this way and make full use of that rainbow. Now I think this is a good choice. Opening things up. I do have jam to spread still up here. However, I still have really thick barriers here, and these are more difficult to get to, so that's what I'm working on. I think it's time to use this because I don't have any other good moves, and it'll put some jam up here, and it'll bring things downward, which is nice. Yeah, let's go this way and make some stripes. Not a lot, but it helped a bit. Okay, taking out this. Should I make a wrapped? No, I'm going to go for this stripe here. Okay, now what? Well, I hit this. And I don't have great moves, but that's okay. And that's even better. And then not such good moves. Oh, no, wait, hold on. That's good. Or okay anyway. I mean, not great, but just trying to get this. Oh wait, that's not the same color blue. Sometimes the cyan and the blue trick my eye for a moment. Now I just really have no good moves whatsoever. So I'm going to make a stripe by doing this. Oh, coloring ball. Hey, that was even better. I didn't realize that that was going to all lead together. Now I can do this, which isn't bad, except do I have enough green on the board to make that worthwhile? I have a significant amount of green to make that worthwhile because it's going to be the green and the red that all turns into red and makes these beautiful stripes. Yeah, that was by far the best choice that I could make there. All right, so one left and it's right here. So all I need to do is set off a fish, really, correct? I could do a yellow fish here, but I don't have other yellow to set it with necessarily. I could do a green fish here. I could just try to bring in a stripe. I'm going to do this. I've got enough turns so that I'm not too terribly worried. There we go. Okay, so that is how I beat level 8. And I'm actually going to end the recording here since I've had so much trouble. Instead of trying to put a whole bunch of these levels in at once, I'm just going to do a couple at a time and get them loaded up so folks can see them if they're stuck on these levels. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching.